hello. Yep, it's up and going.
Boo.
Hi.
Mirror dungeon? Oh yeah,
Yeah.
we're still continuing this.
Yeah. Hi,
God.
Queen of Hatred.
Hello. Also, I saw the last stream, and I saw the character I voiced in Nocturnal Sweeping, and I'm like, God fucking damn it. If I stayed longer, I could have voiced him again.
Yeah. Yes, hi Queen, hi Knight of Despair Gaming, and yes, this is...
것을 모른 채 할 순 없으니.
Oh wait, I need to kill some abnormalities. Damn it.
Mess something up.
단순해서 좋군.
No, it turns out everything's fine.
물론 좋은 성과를 갖고
We got the
돌아온다면
Picatulum.
달고 짭짤한 걸 준비해두지.
Gosh, those ones. They really are endeared to almost goddamn everything.
There. Okay, right, yeah, no, they should be good.
Huh. I never knew she well, he also attacked.
방금 했던 공격은 매우 효과적이었어. 하지만 아직 부족해. 다음 공격은 더 잘할 수 있도록.
모든 것에 견뎠어.
죽지도 않는 것들이.
You win the Swift is defense.
I forgot. Those Picatulum are like just endured to everything, right?
I think so.
태연일이 12수에게 물어라.
Yeah, they're just quite literally endured to everything.
방금 공격은 좋았어.
And they have no
이대로만
stagger.
계속하면 좋을 텐데. 이 거리는 충분해. 너한테 조금 멀겠지만.
그러지. 그것은 그 짝에 갖다 줘야지. 연화! 별로 어려울 조금이라도 머리통을 굴리게 되어서 돌아온 줄 알았다. 요즘 연단을
I realize I just gotta do something.
Always
So,
hated these lost guys. Very fair.
보면 뭘 써야 하는지.
now it's staggered.
Yeah.
Anyways, I shall be AFK for the moment.
Okay.
Since I gotta do something that might take a little while, so BRB.
Okay.
언젠가 다시 재생하겠지. 내가 부서지고 파괴되어도 다시 교체되는 것처럼. 이 얼마나 완벽하게 그지없는 나만의 지옥인가.
Okay, there we go. Okay, and we're approaching the last one. Oh,
필이면
damn it.
여기서 제일 보기
It had to
싫었던
be
얼굴을
you.
마주치네.
I really hoped we'd never have to meet.
시춘!
Zichun,
거야?
you doing okay?
아직까지는
Well, I'm not
쓸만한
dead,
하지만 보시다시피
but I am almost out of coins, as you can see.
그자에게
We were
습격당했습니다.
attacked by
남아있던
Jeha,
세가도 전부
who
잃었고요.
wiped out our clan's remaining forces.
한량만은 당하지 않으려고
I barely
겨우겨우
managed to
지켜냈는데
protect what I had, because there was no way I was
지금까지
letting him
미련이
eliminate
남아있는
me,
걸로도
but,
우리
well,
안에는 들렸나?
given how the game goes, I guess I'll play somewhere within the top 5. If merely by surviving this far in the ranking area,
이 정도면
good enough to pick up
창고
some
구석에 있는
trinket
보물 하나쯤은 얻어갈
from
수 있겠다.
a random corner in the treasury. Isn't that right, brother? Zichun almost let out a weird laugh, caught herself, then sighed deeply as she
근데 여기 분위기는 왜 이래? 어쨌 나보다 더 죽상이야?
regaled us.
그리고 대우번님은
So,
왜 여기에?
what's happening here? You guys look rough, and what's Big Sis Dayu doing here? Jia Zichun asked, realizing the oddly downcast atmosphere surrounding our group.
신경 쓰지
You
않아도
don't
돼.
need to mind that,
그리고 네가
Zichun.
원한다면 우리와 같이
But if you want to come with, you could.
아니,
No,
나는 두고 가.
just leave me.
탈락이
If I'm to
내가
be
마주해야 할
eliminated,
결과라면
I'll
그냥
at
덤덤하게
least
받아들이고
face it head
싶다.
on and accept it. My lady.
가주대전은 내가 지금까지 얼마나
Way,
준비했는지를 보여주는
Family
자리였어.
Hierarchy was a place to demonstrate that I've prepared so
그저
far.
내가 제대로 하지 못했던 것뿐이야.
This just means that I haven't prepared well
분하고
enough.
아쉽지만
You love
받아들여야지.
Zichun. Yeah, a lot of people do. It sucks and it's frustrating, but I have to accept the results.
그렇구나. 그래도 후보자들이 얼마 남지 않았다고
I
하니
see. The
머지않아
game
끝날 거야.
should end soon, since they said there aren't that many candidates left in the
밖에서
game.
보자. 네가 무사하길 바랄게.
I'll see you outside. Stay safe.
정말
Really?
이렇게
You're just
지나쳐간다고?
gonna let me go?
남은 내 동전을 뺏지도 않고
Aren't you gonna take my
그 정도
coins?
동전으론
You don't have nearly enough coins
나도
to.
너랑 같은 마음이야.
I'm in the same place as you
아쉽지만
are.
마지막까지
It
최선을
sucks,
다해야지.
but we're gonna try our best to the
네 것을
end.
뺏고 싶진 않아.
But I don't want to take what's yours.
오빠가 언젠가
I don't know
달라졌다는 건
when it happened, but
알고 있었어.
I knew that you suddenly changed.
뭐라고 했어?
What did you say?
그래, 시춘.
Yes, Zichun.
만일 네가
If that is
원한다면
what you want,
다른 형 누나들처럼
feel free
나를 헤아려
to
해도
hurt
된다는
me,
소리야.
kill me, just like our other siblings and children from other families have tried.
나는 몇 년 후에 대관원을 떠날 테니
I'm bound to leave Hongyeon in a few years' time,
그
so
전에 네가
before that happens, maybe you could.
대체 지금
How
지금
could you
나한테
say
할
something
소리야?
like that to me?
나는
Well,
이제 말이야.
you know,
더 이상 죽고 사는 것에
I don't want to care.
연연하고 싶지
I don't want
않아.
to care about matters of life and death anymore.
오빠는 방금
You
나한테는
never
절대
should
하지
have
말아야
said
할
that to
말을
me.
했어. 다시는
I won't be
오빠
visiting
방법이
you
아닐 거야.
ever
오빠가
again.
대관원을 떠난 이후에도
And I hope our paths never cross
않기를
ever
바랄게.
again after you depart Dongyeon.
그때부터 오빠를 보면
Those words haunted
자꾸
me
그 말이
every
머릿속에
day,
생각났어.
every time I saw your face, brother.
모든 걸 포기한 사람처럼 웃으면서 말하던
You were
그 모습.
smiling, like someone who'd already given up on
하지만
everything.
나도 똑같았지.
But I guess I have no
무슨
room
일이
to
있었냐고
talk.
물어봐주지 못할
I didn't
먼저
even bother asking you what happened. I just completely ignored it and avoided you.
나 아까
I ran
치우
into Big
오라버니를
Brother
마주쳐
Q
자네가
earlier.
나를 죽이거나
I thought he was going to
적어도
kill me or
동전을
take
뺏어갈 줄 알았는데
away what few coins I had,
그냥
but
한번 쳐다보더니
he just glanced at
그대로
me before
지나치더라.
walking away. Weird, right?
오빠나 치우
You,
오라버니나
Big Brother Q,
대체 뭘
I have
바라고
no
있는
idea
거야.
what either of you want.
이만 다른
You
장소로
should
이동.
keep moving. Rest assured, I will protect my
제가
lady
지켜드릴 겁니다.
till my last dying
대전이
breath.
끝나는 그 시간까지
I wish
무사
you good
평안하시길.
tidings until the end of the games. I like that. That one was far shorter.
이런 임무는 뱀 중에서도 내가 제일이지.
Also, after this dungeon, I might do Mirror Dungeon.
좋은 성과를 갖고 돌아온다면 달고 짭짤한 걸 준비해두지.
What the hell am I doing? This is not necessary.
불가 위험.
12수에게
What is necessary is for me to get more ego resources because, good lord, I have like no lust for wrath.
이항에 맞추려면 그게 제격이지.
One of my favorite battle themes in the canto. The one that's playing or the one coming up? Okay. Well, when you do leave, I hope whatever you're doing goes well. Thank you. But, yeah.
이 거리는 충분해. 너한테.
The one currently playing, good to know. But, yeah.
그런 것이
I have, like,
보면
Okay.
뭘 써야 하는지 딱
I
느끼고자.
wish for like this dungeon I had the like it gave you the ego gift that evenly distributes your ego resources because that's nice. And I thought of another funny ego gift idea. An ego gift that just lets you steal the sin resources. Like when you clash against an enemy and win, you get the ego resource of the skill they use.
숨통 끊기.
개체가 다소 불리한 조건에 놓여 있습니다. 이 기회를 효과적으로 누려보죠.
일기당천. 고작 이 정도 탕류의 허덕이나.
가치
바람 들어오는데
객체를 구성하고 있는 부위
화끈한
중
맛이
하나가
아주
파괴되었습니다.
찔러놓고
이
으껴놨지만
틈을 파고들어도 좋을 것
저것들은
같군요.
언젠가 다시 재생하겠지. 내가 부서지고 파괴되어도 다시 교체되는 것처럼. 이 얼마나 완벽하기 그지없는 나만의 지옥인가.
아는 것을 모른 채 할 수는 없으니.
It's gotta be fucking hard-coded. There's literally no other way to explain it. It's
만곡된
gotta be
직선을
hard-coded.
직선으로 질주하겠어.
단순해서 좋건 9번 수감자. 물론 좋은 성과를 갖고 돌아온다면 달고 짭짤한 걸 준비해두지.
이 거리면 충분해. 너한텐 아직 멀겠지만.
직접
모든
싸워보질
것을
않아서 그게 효과적일 것이라고 생각했나. 관리자의 전투 교육도 위에 제시해야 할 수 있겠어.
흑수미
시비수의
빈박질춤. 아, 죽지 마.
보내지 마라. 도끼를 보내라.
모범적인 청소 방식을 활용했습니다. 인사부서에 해당 요원에 대한 평가를 송신합니다.
공격은 좋았어.
길을
이대로만
이
계속해보면
정도
좋을
탕후의
텐데.
허덕이나.
적에게 치명상을 입혔군요. 관리자님은 당신이 생각하는 것보다 대단한 능력을 갖추고 있다고 제가 늘 말씀드렸죠. 저는 언제나 옳은 말만 한답니다.
이번에는 제대로 들어가.
놀랐어?
놓고 열어젖히고
囚人の皆さんの状態に何か変化が。
흑수묘 뒷박질춤. 그림자 속으로 가라앉게. 이것 봐. 한상치를 제압한 건
工作的なコーディネートでした。
충분하잖아.
한놈 쪼아먹었다. 돌만치 노른 것 같은 게. 이제 싸게 치어불고 들어가자. 고생들이었다.
필두 출진.
Okay, so I think the next one will be the funnest
단순해서
fight
좋건
because
9번
I don't
수감자. 물론
know where the
좋은
fuck else
성과를
this could
갖고
go.
돌아온다면 달고 짭짤한 걸 준비해두지.
불가 위야
시비수에게 명한다.
막아내지 못하리.
이 앞에 숨쉬는 자. 누구
숨통 끊기.
수감각 하나만 수감자가
이 정도 탕후의 허덕이나.
이제 도통 알아들을 수 없는 말투만 고치면 좋겠어. 사과 수감자.
개체가 다소 불리한 조건에 놓여 있습니다. 이 기회를
But
효과적으로
yeah,
누려보죠.
this is just like really easy. I'm not even going to lie. Yeah, I have a lot of them actually, so that's fine. sloth. Yeah, damn it.
목을 콱 물어버리자고. 이제 깨우치시길.
Okay,
모범적인
that was
청소
easy.
방식을 확인했습니다. 인사부서에 해당 요원에 대한 평가를 성신합니다.
방금
Why don't you
공격은
just say it
좋았어.
yourself?
이대로만 계속해보면 좋을 텐데.
매우 효과적인 청소입니다. 워크샵의 연산 시스템은 해당 행동의 약 14%의 장기 기여가 있음을 판단했습니다.
충분하잖아.
그래, 그렇게 시원하게 처리하니 보는 맛이
얼만치 노른 것 같은 게
일 처리는 빠르게 하는 편이 덜 답답한 법.
고생들였다.
좀 채울까?
이제 정말로 얼마 남지 않았습니다.
We're really getting to the climax now. As I speak, 2 candidates have been consistently eliminated. The she
사시가가 머리를 그대로
caved
내리쳐버렸군요.
the wave's
볼만한
head
동기어진이네요.
right in as soon as he lost his final coin. What a dramatic double knockout. A
그리고
fight
1위는
finish.
여전히 가시가문의 가츄.
And in first place, we still have, yes, Gia.
저기다.
The GA family. There he is. Get him.
누군데?
Who's that?
가시가문 아니야?
Isn't he from the GA family?
같이 오는 우리가 상대할 수 없어.
We'll never
감옥이라도 잡아.
defeat JQ anyway. Let's at least take out J Bayou. Let's at least take J Bayou out.
단순해서 좋군 9번 수감자. 물론 좋은 성과를 갖고 돌아온다니
헤어내리.
적절한 걸
이 앞에
준비해야지.
숨지는 자 누구 하나 살려놓지 마라. 토끼를 보내라.
모범적인 청소 방식을 확인했습니다. 인사부서에 해당 요원에 대한 평가를 충신합니다.
도려내라.
개체들의 체력이 많이 깎여나갔어.
튀울 수도
괴로워하는 게 느껴지지
챙겨준
않아?
직원이라면
이
당연한
기세로
판단이네.
계속 나아가보자.
잘했다는 칭찬은 생략하는 게 좋겠지?
특이성 감지 센서 청소 타입 G 확인. 요원 여러분의 활력 징후가 높아짐이 확인됩니다.
일기당천.
아따 팍하고 터진 것이 제법 보는 맛이 있단게. 나머지도 싸게
목을 콱
터뜨려.
물어버리자고.
끝내지.
방금 공격은 좋았어. 이대로만 계속해보면 좋을 텐데.
짓밟아라. 목을 떨궈주마. 넌 푸름을 틔울 수 없게.
그렇게 시원하게 처리하니
푸름을 틔울 수
보는
없게.
맛이 나는군. 일 처리는 빠르게 하는 편이 덜 답답한 법이지.
불가 위야. 막아내지 못하리.
고작 이 정도 탕류에 하더라. 넌 푸름을 틔울 수도 없겠구나.
불쌍하게 울부짖는군.
결정. 염화.
이것 봐. 한 상처를 제압하는 건 충분하잖아.
전투가
이 거리면 충분해. 너한테는 알겠지만.
훌륭하긴
그래, 딱 반쯤
이번엔
죽여보자.
힘껏 찔러라.
Okay, right.
받을 수 없는
이게
말투만
체격이지.
고치면
언젠가
딱
다시
좋겠어.
재생하겠지.
4번 수감자.
내가
우리처럼 벼랑
Looks
끝에
like
모이고
everyone
있었는지
is getting more
다들도 독해지고
desperate.
있는 것 같군.
They're all concerned. They're all cornered, just like us.
어차피
Damn
우리
it.
걸 뺏어도 얼마 안
It's
되는데.
not like they're gonna win a ton of coins by coming after us.
기왕 이렇게 되었으니
Our best
우리도
course of
전력을
it,
다해
our
상대의
best course
것을
of
노리는
action
거다.
now would be to take advantage of this situation. They're saving us the time by coming at us with their coins. As we decided as we were descending and fighting off groups of enemies after enemies, a loud bang of a firearm echoed from not too far across the hallway. Lin Daiyu, who led in front of Hong Lu, falls to the ground.
이런
Oh,
의도한 건 아니야.
she was certainly not my intended
내
target.
애고라는 것의
Forgive
사용이
me.
아직
I'm still
익숙치가 않아.
utilizing to the use of this ego.
정확하게 조준하는 것은
It's
늘 어려운
never
거지.
easy to aim right.
대옥 씨,
Daiyu, are you
괜찮은 거야? 상처가 많이 커 보이는데.
are you all right? That's a pretty big wound. I'm all right. Daiyu, why?
그런 눈으로 보지 마세요.
Don't give me that look.
몸이 먼저
It's
움직인
just,
겁니다.
it's just a forced up habit.
잊으셨나요?
Or
저는
have you already
대대로
forgotten?
호위를 업으로
I'm
삼았던
from the Lee family,
임시 감리지
the family of
않습니까?
bodyguards. My
나는 되돌릴
wounds
수 있었어.
can be rewound,
너와는
Daiyu,
다르게.
unlike yours.
너도 알고
You
있었잖아.
know this.
그렇게 따지면 저도
I can use Hong
호위의
Yuan's
생명을
life insurance anyways,
이용해도
if that's what you're
됩니다.
concerned about.
숨이 너무 오래 멎으면
It won't work
생명보험은
on
불가능해.
someone who's been dead for too long. And I don't... Olu's eyes trembled briefly. His thoughts wandered to visions of Zairi's past. Then to her present. Perhaps he's did as well. Perhaps I thought I could
오라버니께 삿된 마음을 가지고 산
make
것에 대해
amples
조금이나마
or
갚아주고
even small
싶었습니다.
fraction of the years of resonance, resentment I harbored for you.
그리고 저도
Besides,
오라버니가
I don't want to see you
조금
in pain.
기이한 광경이군.
This is quite
고작 다른
strange.
후보자의
Did
세가가
anyone
부상당한 걸로 일이
in the know
들어서서는
care to
것인가?
explain to me why this wound on a different candidate's clan is cause for such a stir?
충고하건대
Allow me to
그대들은 너무
implore a
손쉽게
word of
벗을
advice.
만들려 하지
Do not
마시게.
be so hasty in forging
미래를
fellowships,
함께할 동지라고 믿어
for
의심치
you may
않던
come
자가
across a
어느
fellow
날 언제
whom
하나
you
없이
had
발랑박질 치며
trusted
도망갈
to
수도
be a
있는
comrade
법이니
who would build a future together, only for them to flee away without a word.
함부로 말하지 마시게.
You will not speak with such impregnancy to
우리의
love.
과거는
We share
그렇게
our shared
쉬이 입에
past
담으며
is
희롱할
not
것이
to be
아니오.
a subject of your ridicule.
그래.
Of course,
어제도 그렇고
our recent exchange
이젠
tells
땅을
me
쳐다보지 않고도
that
잘
you have
말하게
learned
되었나.
to speak without letting the dirt on the ground draw a majority of your attention.
하지만 이상
But ye say,
자네는 예전
I'm very
모습이
much
훨씬
proud
보기
of your
좋았어.
old self.
지금은 뭐랄까 너무
Now
반들거리는
you
태가 나.
are much too,
아무렇지
let's
않게
see.
새 친구의 앞에
Yes,
나서는 꼴이 딱
much
그래.
too stickly, I can tell. Well, from your complete lack of hesitation in coming to your new fellow's defense.
그러니 이제 좀
So
비켜주면
please,
좋겠네.
get out of my way. I do not wish to hit the wrong target
그럴
again.
필요 없어, 구보.
There's no need, Kubo.
저기 자랑스러운 내 동생을 좀 봐.
Look at what hangs
짝이 없는 저
from my
동전들.
little brother's waist. There are barely any coins there. So now that Bayou's pride is in joy of Donggyuan. Now that's Bayou. Pride and joy of Donggyuan, everyone.
그러니
So you
그걸
won't need
쏘아봐야
to waste a
아무 의미가
bullet on
없어.
them.
보는 내가 다
It's simply
나쁘끄러워질 정도.
embarrassing.
사대 가문 중에
You
제일
dishonor the
높은
J
위상을
family with your
차지해야 하는 가시
pathetic
가문.
performance.
여기에선
We J
영
deserve-
힘을 못 쓰고 있는 것이 통탄스럽구나.
Deserve to be the very best of the four houses.
꼭 가시 후보자들을 다 마주친 것처럼 말하네, 형.
You talk as though you have already met every candidate from the J family, brother.
그래, 그런
Yes,
셈이지.
you could say that.
가시춘도
I made
머지않아
sure
탈락하게
that
될 거다.
Jiazi-chun
내가
would be
그리
eliminated
만들었거든.
soon
그
enough.
호위나
A
주인이나
foolish pair. They
쌍으로
were
어리석기
both master and
그지없었지.
her bodyguard, not to mention the rest of her clan that might as well not
남들은
exist.
동전 하나라도 얻어내려고 혈안이 되어서 팔다리를 잘라가며 사투를 벌이고 있는데
While others are giving the arms and legs of their followers to traps to scavenge as many coins as they
수준을
can,
가진 것도 없는
she
짓이
stubbornly chose
고리타분하기
the
짝이 없는
straightforward,
방식으로
honest, and
동전을
boring
모으고
path.
있구만.
Apparently not available to someone who's so low on coin.
머리통을 부숴서
I was about to
끝장내겠지.
break her skull and end her suffering once and
아깝게
for all,
도망쳤지.
but she managed to give me the slip.
저번에 만났을 때도 그렇지만 참 밉상이란
Not too interesting in proving our horrible first impression, is he?
싸울 생각은 없어 보이니까 우선 배옥시
Don't look. Doesn't he look? Doesn't look like he's about to start a fight just yet. So let's administer some first aid to Dayu here.
아니, 그럴
No.
필요 없다.
No need. The Heishos are here.
저들이
That
나타나.
means what a shame. The last remaining candidate of the Zay family is eliminated, but not before bringing such a dramatic defeat to the out-of-control She family candidate. Unfortunately, she wasted too much time in the fight and couldn't make it past the rising walls. If there are any clan members who have been separated from your candidate, please remain still where you are. You will soon be collected accordingly to the procedures. So, Miss Bonchi has been eliminated.
저는 여기까지인가 봅니다.
It seems that this is as far as I go. Brief though this journey may have been, I'm glad that we were able to resolve many misunderstandings. Talia,
무사히 다녀오시길
I will
바라겠습니다.
wish you safe passage. So please, do not return this time. The game's racing to its end.
긴장감과 위기감을 더 돋구어 보기 위해 특별한 상황을 조성할까 하는데요.
Let's try something unique this time to really exchange the excitement, shall we? More importantly, more dramatic, more dangerous. Something like, let's see, if we co-roll the top 3 candidates into the same room. The candidates' placements seem pretty coordinated now, don't they? But we But we're shaking that up somehow. In the greatest turnaround of history,
뻔한 승부는 관객분들께서 지루해할 수 있으니까요.
games with particular endings can get pretty boring for our dear spectators, which
현재
means
동전수를 집계해
let's
보자면
revisit the current
1위는
ranks, shall we?
가시가문의
First,
가치우, 2위는 가시가문의
GQ of the Gia family, Gia of the Gia family. Third, Gia Bayou of the Gia family. They're gonna put us in the same room as them.
역전극이 과연
We're about to
가능할
witness a
것인가?
turnabout.
문은 열렸습니다.
Is it even possible? Well, we'll find out soon enough.
이거 재밌게 돌아가는군.
Now, isn't this
그 정도
interesting?
동전으로 3인 걸 보니
If you've made it to the third
이리가
place
어지간히 동전을 쓸어다
with those
보는데.
Partleys coins, then also welcome Jumbles. Then the first place must have really been hoarding all the coins for himself.
동생아, 사이좋게 입장하는 꼴은 사양이니 먼저
Allow
들어가도록.
me to enter first, little brother. I'd loathe to display even the faintest assembly of amateur with you.
네 한계를 깨닫고
Although I wouldn't
일찌감치
mind if you were
자진탈락하는
to
것도
make a correct
더할 나위 없이 좋을
assessment of
테지만.
your limitations and drop out of the game now.
전극?
Turnabout?
파리 조화 역전극이지.
What even is
보는
the
사람을
point of this
입맛
turnabout?
해보자는 거나 다를 게 없잖아.
Isn't it just another way to make the show more interesting for the viewers to enjoy?
3위면
If we can
저자들이
come in
황금바지를
third
누리고
place,
왔을 테니
considering that we are
저희가
also
거의
likely,
확실하게 놓칠 만한
they're also likely
상황이군요.
shooting for the golden bow. We are almost guaranteed to lose our objective to
하지만
them. Okay.
저희가 대체 무슨
So, how the
가치
hell
있는
are we
자를
going to
이기고
be GQ,
심지어
this GQ guy?
가환, 저자도 상대해야
Especially
하는데
with Jia Hun breathing down our
하지만
necks. But
다른 방도는
we have no
없겠는데요.
choice, do we?
피할 길이
No other
없다면
choice, do we?
들어갈 수밖에
If
없을
there's no
텐데요.
way out, then our only path is inward. Wait,
괜찮은 거 맞아?
are you sure about this?
우리가 앞으로 저기서 상대해야만
Both of
하는
you
놈들은
waiting for you. Both of them waiting for you in there.
너를
Eclipse trailed off. Neither of them are even remotely fond of Honglu, so they're likely going to go all out on trying to kill him. Eclipse
아마
knew
저
that.
안에는
Big Brother
치우
Q
형님이
must
먼저
be
기다리고
waiting.
계시겠죠?
Must be waiting for me in there.
치우 형님은
Brother Q
공멸일에
followed
우연찮게
his
자리를
father's
비우신
last name, but
공가의
it was
사람이었어요.
pretty much a
아버지를
part
따라
of
가시를
the Kong
얻으셨을
family. He survived only because he happened to be away on the day of the Kong family's
집으로
ruin.
돌아오니까
He found
공시가의
out
어머니는 물론
only after he returned
가시가의
of his
아버지도
mother
휘말려서 같이
and
참변을
of the
당하시고
Kong family and his father of
그
the
외에
Jie
친히
family
지냈던
were
일가
killed in
친척들을
that bloodbath, and
모두
he
잃으셨죠.
didn't even have a single close relative left.
치우 형님이 보았던 건 아무것도
What
남지 않은
welcomed him
건물과
upon his return
아무것도 말해주지 않는
were
대관한
the
사람들,
empty ruins of this building,
그리고 그릇된 탐욕을
signs
가졌다는 오명만
of
남긴
the Donghyuan people,
공시가의
and the
이야기를 들을
tale of the
거예요.
Kong family's disgraceful greed and how it destroyed them.
시종들은 치우 형님이 공멸일과 관계 있었을 거라 짐작할 수 있는 저를 찾아와 해코지일지도
Someone
모른다는
serves-
간언 말했지만
Some servants warned me that Brother Q might come to take my life, as anyone could guess that I probably had something to do with that day.
치우 형님은 한 번도 저를 찾아오지 않고 그저 홍원을
But he never came to find me.
대관원을
Simply
떠나셨어요.
left Donghyuan, then Honggyuan.
그러니 다시 돌아오셨다는 건
So the fact that he has returned
물러설 수 없는 큰
must be
결심과
proof he
의지를
of
가지신
his
건 되죠.
indefensive determination and will.
그게 무엇인지
Of course, I wouldn't
전
know
모르겠지만요.
what that's like. Welcome back.
Thanks.
No worries.
And at the dungeon, right? Or is there still more?
Yeah, I'm at the dungeon.
Anyways, hello, Mr. Jumbles.
띵박질 시간.
GQ was waiting for us, just as Honglu had predicted. We couldn't tell how long he'd been waiting for us in here, as he didn't appear to be even remotely tired or angry. He only regarded us in the same complete silence we remembered seeing from the day we first met. How nice of them to bring us all together.
자들을 한 방에 불러 모아 얼굴을 맞대라 하는 것은
Isn't there intrigue? Isn't their entail quite obvious? Intention quite obvious? Gathering all of us in here.
서로 찾아낼
They're telling
수고로움을
us
들일 필요
to
없이
rid
1등을
ourselves
겨루라는
of the
것처럼
troubles of finding each other and determining who comes first among us.
한치 앞길도 알지 못할 터인데 함부로 입을
Still
놀리지
your
말거라.
insolent. Still your insolent tongue, Jia-Han. You possess not even an inkling of the path
네가 그
ahead.
이름을 더 씌운 것이
You have taken that name
고작이란 사리 분별
from
못하는
for a
교만함을
better
등에 업기
purpose
위함이어서
than
안 되지
to assist
않겠느냐.
than to assert such a boorish display of vanity, have you not? The tension was palpable. No one was going to make the first move. There was Jae-hun, who's always been hostile towards Honglu and us. Then there was Jia-Q, who, in innermost thoughts, we couldn't hope to glimpse, but most likely, here bound much anger toward Honglu and carried the torch of vengeance for his family's destruction.
저기 글귀가 쓰여 있어요.
Look, there's something up there. Ishmael whispered, a question written in large red letters. take the value of the family
현재
hierarchy.
1위부터 3위까지
Now we have the top 3
후보자가
candidates all
모였습니다.
gathered in the same room.
이 방에서 1위가
Are we
결정될지도
about to
모르겠군요.
find out the winner of the game right here? Right now? Right in
그런
this room?
만큼 이곳에서는 지금까지와는 다른 새로운 이벤트를 준비했습니다. 가주가 된다면 홍원에 한 번쯤은 어필해야 할 부분이죠.
So, with the gravity of this particular situation clearing comrades, let's try something completely different this time. Different. But most appropriate for the caramels of the selection of the next hierarch of Hongyiwan. Behold the will, the proper, and behold the wall, and ponder the question. This is the time for our finalists to debate the very question at the core of the family hierarch evaluation. Are we to engage in dialogue?
우습군.
Hilarious.
피는 질릴 만큼
Had enough
보았으니
of the bloodshed.
이제 고상한
Then,
대화라도 들으면서
shall we
마음을
end
내고
this
싶다는
game
건가?
with a skippy little conflagration on the semantical values instead? Might as well put it a bow on it, why don't you?
상대가 납득한다면 그저
The
대화로서 2차
opposition
순서를 끝낼 수도
accepts
있겠지만
your argument,
서로 뜻을
perhaps you
맞출
could
수 없다면
immediately flex your rhetorical muscles and finish the second round with a prelude of words. But wouldn't you like to know what happens if you can't?
달라질 것은 아무것도 없죠. 지금까지 그래왔던 것처럼 뺏고 뺏기는 동전 쟁탈전을 이어가시면 될 뿐.
It changes absolutely nothing. Simply return to what you've been doing this entire event. Take or be taken. Grab as many coins as you can. But all of this was but the host's suggestion, nothing more. If either GQ or Jaehan decides to just attack us, anyway, we don't have a choice but to fight them. What now? However, GQ only wordlessly glanced up at the writing on the wall.
어떻게 하실 건가요, 형님들?
What now, brothers? Anglua asked casually. I have to start thinking about every paramount of events that could happen this moment onwards. What if he decides to ally with Jaehan to take us out? Wait, no, someone like GQ might not even have to ally with anyone to destroy us. Which means that for us to come second, at least one of them must be eliminated.
만약 지금 기권한다면 3위 확정까지는 노려볼 수 있습니다.
There is a possibility that they forfeit the game. Now could result in us placing third.
다만
However,
이 방해 밖에
that
아직도 남아 있을
must also be
저희가 소지한 동전 개수와
considered.
비슷한 자들의 갸로
What
순위가 바뀐다.
must also be considered is that outside this room, there are other candidates who have collected a similar number of coins as we have. It is possible that they are additional coins to be collected, the sum of which might be greater than our current
미미한
sum.
변수들도 고려해야겠죠.
A small variable, but a risk nevertheless.
문제는 황금가지의 존재를 확실히 알고 있는 세력이 저희보다 등수가 높다는 점이겠네요.
Yeah, but the bigger problem right now is that the only other clan that's aware of the Golden Bough currently ranks higher than we do.
알기만 하겠나. 그때처럼 강탈해도 납득될 상황인데 그저 무혈로 들고 나갈 수 있다는데 마다할 리가.
Not only are they aware of it, it's probably the whole reason they're participating in this game. At this point, they might as well have already obtained it if they were to forfeit now.
최선의 시나리오는
The ideal
엔사에서
scenario
놈들이 같이
would
우에게
be for
모든 동전을
GQ
빼앗기고
to
탈락하는
utterly
것일 테지.
destroy the N-Corp forces, take all of their coins, and eliminate them from the game. But
젠장은
damn it!
속내를 알 수가
I can't
없어.
strategize without
계획을
knowing
세울
what he's
수도 없고.
thinking. He's impregnable. Otis, of all people, appeared completely stumped. This certainly does not bode well for our plan.
저 양반
Right.
말수도 적고 이런 속국장난보단 다 엎어버리길 바랄 것 같은데.
That big fella, he's not much of a talker. And he seems to be the kind of guy who prefers to destroy his way to the cut than talking things out.
자리를 마련해 주었으니
They have given
말을
us
이어야
a
옳겠지.
platform to parley. Thus, rightly parley we shall. What GQ said was a surprise to all of us.
의외인데
Now that's
이런
unexpected.
부질없는
You're
노름에
going to play
응해줄
along with
생각인가
this
같이.
meaningless game, GQ?
소식이 없던 그 무량한
The long
세월
years
동안
spent away from
네
Hong
놈은
Kong must have
평탄하게 지냈던 모양이야.
been quite smooth sailing for you.
외롭고 궁하였으나 그럼에도 평탄했지.
There was loneliness and impurities, but it was indeed smooth sailing.
민덕이 부족한 탓에 곁에 남은 이가 하나 없었으니 스스로 나서 새로운 것을 품고 배웠을 뿐이다.
I was deprived of those who would stand with me. I was deprived of those who would stand with me, for I was waiting in the fortress. Fortune with matters of people. Thus I sought out the new, embraced them, and learned much.
누구를 만나 어떤 걸 쌓아왔는지는
I don't
몰라도
know just who
포부가
you could have
꽤나
possibly
커지신
met and
모양이야.
learned from out there, but your ambition has certainly
여기
inflamed.
오는 길에 왕씨가의 자우라는 놈을 마주쳤는데
I met this Zoe from the Wei family on my way here.
어째 총명하다고
And he
정평이나 있던
warned
놈이
me,
동전
and
하나
he
없는 빈털터리
wo-
신세로 탈락을
wo-
기다리고 있더군.
whom we had all known to be quite clever, was sitting alone without coins, waiting for his elimination to be
어찌된
confirmed.
연유인지를 묻자
Do you know what he
왕가놈이
said
하는
to me
말이
then?
자신의 동전은
That he'd already
가져야
given
마땅한 자에게
all of
모조리
his
넘겨주었다는
coins to the
거야.
one who should have had them.
잘못된 손에 들어가기 전에 올바른 자에게
he-
넘겼으니 자신은
he'd
이미 이
already
대전에서 승리한 것과
achieved
다름없다는
his
소리나
victory
짓거리고
in this game, as he'd already given his coins to the one who deserved them the most before anyone who does not could claim them.
말하는 본새가 어찌나 방자하던지 그 멱을
I
따주려
was
했는데
tickled by
시험장의 흑수들이
insulation.
막아서더군.
So I thought to separate his head from his torso, but the Heisho of the evaluation sight landed in Protect
이제
them.
와서
GQ,
왕씨 가문에 보섭하려는 이유가 뭐냐? 같이.
why would you seek the Wei family's alignment now of all time?
보섭이라 하기에는 거짓.
Alignment. Quite the lofty phrase for what that
그가
was.
이롭다고 여기는 것을
I had merely
이롭게
decided
해주겠다 말하였을 뿐이다.
what he deemed to be good, and promised that I would make it so.
이롭다라.
What is good?
대관원과는 의절한 것과
What could
다를
you
바 없었던
possibly have
이유가
after
왕씨가의
or having
어떤
essentially
이로움을 줄 수
salvaged,
있다는 건지
severed
궁금하고.
yourself from Dongyuan for years to offer him that the Wei family didn't already have? Fine,
잠시
then I'll
어울려주도록
play
하지.
along with your game for
할
now.
말이 있다면
If you have
지금
something to
논해보자고.
say, then say it. Jia Hyun and gave Jae Kyun a sarcastic grin as he leaned against the wall
가주에게 필요한 덕목이라 함은
to ask one. To ask one to state the value of the family hierarchy. Stream's lagging. I'm gonna let it fix itself.
Alright. How bad is it? No one can tell me Jai Hong. How do I say the other dude's name again? Next to Jakyu.
Jia Han.
Han. No one can tell me otherwise, but that man looks gay.
What?
Not GQ, but Jia Han. Jia Han, the dude on the right. No one can tell me otherwise, but the man looks gay. No
Okay.
matter what you look, no matter
Also,
what he
stream
looks like.
stopped lagging.
그것은 곧 가주가 다스릴 홍원에 있어
Is
필요한
to
것을
ask
일컫는 말이
one to state what it is that Hong Yuan, soon to be under the lordship of a new hierarchy, needs.
내가 이 홍원이라는 이름의
saw-
거대한 방 안에서
I saw
지나며
it
보아왔던
night.
것은 두 가지뿐이었다.
But both kinds of people, as I was raised in this vast yet confirmed room they call Hong Yuan.
죽이는 자,
Those who killed and those who
그런
died.
구별을 무너뜨리고 제 욕망을 따라
To
서로를
dissolve
해쳐온 역사의
this
제자리에
vile
올려놓기 위해서는
dissonance,
인과
to
예가
restore
필요하다.
the righteous path. This land's turbulent. This land's turbulent history dyed crimson with blood spilled in the name of our satisfaction. Arrive. We need there the two virtues, humanity and property.
뜬구름 같은 소리군.
Your words are
제적일만
utter
되면 제 살방 하나
meaningless.
건사하려
Do you
악을 쓰는
seriously think
이들에게
people who
그딴 게 무슨 소용이겠어?
clamored around every restaurant, every resting day to secure just enough room for them to live, have any claim, calm left to give, care left to give about either of your prospective values?
홍원에 필요한 건
What Hong
강력한
Yuan
힘과
needs is
유능한
simple
행정.
and prodigal.
굳이
The power to
덧붙이자면
dominate and
다른 날개에
administrate
뒤처지지 않은
effectively
새로운
to
기술 정도가
wield it.
있겠지.
Not to mention the ability to maintain the continuous upward growth of technology innovation to keep up with the other wings. Unlike the other two, who seemed to be more aggressive in this debate than I expected, Hong Lu kept his aloft silence as though none of that was any interest to him. This seemed to irk Jia-kyun, who turned to look at Hong Liu. Speak,
가보, 너 또한 감히
Jia-byu.
말해봐.
Dare you speak your
홍원에
mind?
있어 가장
What does
필요한
Hong
것은
Yu-won need?
저놈에게 네
Don't
척도를
treat
들이밀지
him
않는
as though
편이 좋을 거다,
he's
가치요.
on the same scale on which we operate,
당장
Jia-kyun.
자신에게
He
필요한
doesn't
것이
even know
무엇인지도
what he
모르는 놈에게
needs, let
홍원에
alone
필요한
what
것을
Hong
묻는다.
Yu-won needs. This is a waste of
그럴싸한
time.
미사여구를
He
늘어놓을
doesn't even
포부도
possess
없는
an ounce of ambition nor the heart to provide meaningless, to prevail meaninglessness about his purpose. Yes, Brother
환영의
Hong
말이
is right.
맞아요.
How could someone
이런
like me ever
대의를
dream of
논하는 질문에
particulars
제가
in
어찌 답을 할수
such a
있겠나요?
grand discussion of great causes?
가환이나 홍원의
I
다른
will
이들이
not
내린
formulate
결론만으로
my
너를
judgment of
판단하지 않을
you
거다.
based on the conclusion
들을
Jae
것은
Han
됐다.
or anyone else in
마지막에는
Hong
스스로
Yu-won
생각하여
has
내린
drawn.
답만이 나의
They
도를
will be
이룰지다.
heard, indeed, but my way is forged only by the answers that spread from my own deliberateness.
그러니 가보.
Thus,
너 또한
Jae-byu,
타인의 결론에
do
흘러가는
not
대로
and
답하지 마라.
do not allow the judgment of others to guide your tongue. Jia-kyu replies sternly. Hong Liu looks toward the ground, somewhat taken aback before looking up at Jia-kyu. Would it not be
차라리
much
형님의
more
생각을
productive for
자세히
you
말씀해
to
주시는
tell
편이
us
좋지 않을까요?
more of your thoughts, big brother? Just listen to him. Reply to my lord's question with such flankness clearly signifies that he lacks the vision to prevail the grand picture. Oi, this ain't the kind of question you can just pop out of an. You can't just pop out an answer for, is it? Don't put I'm on the spot. Don't put I'm on the spot. Give him some time to. Do you still fail to realize which party among those participating wield the sharpest blades? Shame that you do not understand the significance of the powerful choices to engage in over crushing others with sheer might in times of chaos. That is enough, sighed Liu. I ask you again,
가수가 되기 위해 필요한 것.
what value must the hierarchy possess? What does Hong Yu-won need most? How's my voice for this guy?
Still doing good as ever.
Thanks. For a split second, Hong Liu's lips part. Aye. But they soon shut again, though he was struggling, shaking himself from an illusion.
형님이 제게
Honestly,
어떤
I
대답을
have no idea
바라시는지
what kind of answer
잘
you're looking
모르겠어요.
for from me, brother. Decent. Okay, thank you, Jumbles.
이건 내가 너에게 건넨
This was my
최초의
first act
선임과
of
동시에
goodwill towards you,
줄 수 있는 마지막
and
기회일지도
quite
모른다.
possibly the final opportunity I might be able to afford
그
you.
귀함을
Will you
모른 척
discard
낭비할
its
셈이다.
recklessness, blinded to its sacrifice? Brother Q,
저에게 기대하시는 바가
you
있으신
must
거겠죠?
have. You must be. What does that say? Oh wait, anticipate. You must be anticipating something from me. Anticipation is a
잘못 품게 되면
An
허망하고 공허하기만 할
impertinent
뿐이지.
anticipation beckons nothing but desire in the face of futility, leaving nothing but a hollow heart in its wake.
그럼에도
Even still,
나는
I
네가
have
보였던 일만의
this-
가능성에 기대어
decided,
소중한 시간을 내었다.
designating and giving you my value time. For that slim possibility, I once sought within you.
오래전부터 준비해왔던 모든 것이 지체될 위험을 안고서
You honestly say it's one of the better voices suited to how I talk? Just very flat, monotone. Yeah, and I just have to do it more deep voice like this, answer me. And by doing so, I risk delaying everything that I have prepared for a long, long time. Yet you still evade my every quarrel. To shallow one's words, when it is their turn to speak, is to hide themselves.
네가 자꾸만 생각을 멈추고 숨기려 하니.
Keyframes fucked up. I'm just gonna let that fix itself. If I'm gonna grab some water, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Keyframe's still fucked up, which sucks, but oh well. As you insist on stopping and bailing your thoughts, I am preforced, completed to act in a mere unbecoming of a noble man.
자로요. 오늘은 네 방식을 빌려야겠다.
It seems that I must dabble in your methods today, Silu. As you command, my lord.
상념을 숨길 틈조차 주지.
I shall afford you neither the wherewith nor the time to mask your remarks.
답을 떠올려.
Bring forth a real answer. Do not let it gate behind your tongue. I think I did pretty good.
의심, 암귀, 불안과 공포 그런 것들이 들끓을 때가 가장 취약하죠. 알아듣겠습니까? 지금이 적기라는 것입니다. 목을 떨궈주마.
The thumbnail's too. Oh god, it's Asian noises time again. What do you mean Asian noises? The thumbnail was too funny not to click. Yeah, it was a meme someone asked me to use as the thumbnail like a while ago. Like a friend asked me to use it as a thumbnail a while ago, so who am I to deny them
긍정적인
that?
환경에 놓여 있게 되었어요. 관리자님이 이 기회를 잘 활용하길 기다리겠습니다. 기계는 언제나 기다리는 운명이니까요.
일기당시 비수에게 명한다. 이 앞에 숨지는 자.
GQ, answer me. Oh, they're making random Asian noises. You know, subtitles to know what the fuck it means. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, right. I
신체
will
반응이
answer
끊어진
you.
개체의 기록이 감지됩니다.
Probably.
만약 제가 인간이었고 조금 더 쾌활한 성격이었다면 당신과 하이파이브 같은 걸 시도해보았을지도 모르겠네요.
Well, they're Asian, so they would be classified as Asian noises, so that's probably what it is. It'd be the same thing if, you know, a piece of, like, English media was being watched by people in...
나쁘지 않은 성과입니다.
I don't know, some random country. Like, it would be English noises then.
이것 봐. 환상체를 제압하는 건 우리만 충분하잖아.
깔끔하게 몰았군.
このまま行けば敵を食い止められます。
넌 푸름을 틔울 수도 없겠구나.
Yeah.
골치 아픈 것들이
I thought I
조각이 되었군요.
didn't even see you
나쁘지
get
않은
fired.
성과입니다.
So in this world you managed to survive. You seem to be carving out your own path, much like myself. Yes, this is the first attempt.
나라도 그렇게 했으면 되지. 나라 속으로 가라앉게.
適した攻撃でなくとも最善の選択だったはずです。
도끼를
워프 열차 연산 시스템은 정리 방식의 선택이 적절했음을 판단했습니다. 훌륭합니다.
그림자 속으로 가라앉게.
공격성 중단 방식에서 비효율적 정리 방식을 감지했습니다. 다른 방식을 고려해 보시는 것을 권장.
Jakun does not give us even a moment to catch our breath. The unrelenting storm of strikes. Did I fucking reach the first cutscene in the first round of combat with this man? Holy shit. I don't even think I got a full rotation off.
Impressive.
What the fuck? The unrelenting storm of strikes pummels Honglu and the rest of us to the ground. but he doesn't seem to even remotely winded by that effort. But I could tell that this wasn't his full force. He wasn't looking to kill us outright. Jia-kyun awaits Honglu's answer, but it seems that his patience was running low. If you're going to toy with them, why don't you at least hit them a little harder? I'd love to watch you tear his useless head from his torso. Regardless of Jae-hun's snide remarks, Jia-kyu only looked down wordlessly at Honglu, who was still trying to catch his breath. You have no answer. Still, Honglu's eyes widen, like someone swimming through veils of time. What Hong-kyun needs. The silence continues, letting the countless moments in time pass by unseen. Don't pretend like you are ruminating upon some great secret of the world. None of this matters to you, Hong-kyun, hierarch. Why should any of that matter when all you care about is but a single thing? You want someone to end your life, to cut off your head. But oh, you don't even possess the courage to do the deed yourself. Nor do you have the presence to struggle on. Jae-bayu, what is true greed if not that? Why didn't you save him? No, let me ask you a different question. Why did you save her? And only her, Jae-bayu. Lindayu. She was supposed to be there at the event with the Kong family. But instead, she was alone. She alone was found hiding in some shed far from that building, wasn't she? Jae-hun, he always envied you. You know that. He must have. His future in Donghyun was more precious than anything you could have ever done. Anything you ever could have been. More than this dull, meaningless life you cling to. Brother, humans die. It's what they're born to do. It's natural to wish for eternal blossom. Because eternal, everything that blossoms is destined to wilt away. He got rage baited by a fucking child.
For real.
What?
For real.
Honglu stops himself, suddenly re-emerging of this memory, has put his reply to sleep, still and silent. He's trying not to laugh.
I mean,
And the familiar, aloft, and cloud-like words fill the vacuum. Even if an answer to your question exists, what meaning would it have? What? I'm sorry, what?
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt, but hi Cheese and hi Jik-Q, Hongyu, and Real. I mean, Hongyu Unreal.
Even if an answer to your question exists, what meaning would it have? In our lives that are but sparks that go on in the blink of an eye, what meaning would all of this suffering, happiness, pain, and sorrow have? They're all aloft. They're all floating away with the float way.
그러니
So if
홍원에게
Hong
필요한
Yuan
것이
needs
있다면
anything, I guess
안빈낙도일지도
it might
모르겠네요.
need to find something like collection in poverty and the joy in having presents.
주어진 것에 더는 바라지 않고
To not desire more,
덜어내려 하지도 않으며
nor to discard what
그저
it is
받아들이는
given,
것이
and instead
여한
to
없이
simply
평안에
and fully
이르는 길일
accept
테니까요.
the present.
빈곤한 삶일지라도
didn't believe
주어진
that.
것에 만족한다면 마음이 평안해.
Present. That must be the remorseless path to true inner peace, right? Even in proverb, sicken lives. Poverty need sicken lives. If one finds camaraderie with what is given to them, they will find inner peace. I see.
하나, 가보. 네가 진정으로 빈을 논하고 있다 생각되지 않는다. 나는
However, Jay Bayou, I must doubt the truthfulness behind your words, for you do not know poverty.
네가 진정 빈을 안다면
I love how Honglu looked sad there.
감히 입에 담아서는 안 된다.
This small sad frame, enough.
이곳
Pardon?
대관의 모든 이들은
Small sad frame you can only see for a second.
Yep. If you knew true poverty, you would also know that it is not something to be uttered so lightly with that insolent smile of yours. None of us here in Dongyuan, neither you nor I, deserve to discuss it in the manner with which you have. Thus,
아직 네가 진심으로
I am
답하였다고
compelled to
생각하지
believe
않는다.
that you still are yet to give me a
맞는
real
말이야.
answer. He's
주어진
right.
걸 받아들인다는 건
You want us to
가난한
accept
사람에겐 너무 힘들고 구차한 일이거든.
what's given to us, that it is just that it is what it is. That's too wrenching and pathetic for the
Wretched.
poor. Wretched and pathetic for the poor. Shadow draws over GQ's expression, though he observes every hour that has been spent slipped through Honglu's fingers, and he remains particularly, as it seems as though he was writing a reply, waiting for a reply he thought Honglu must rightfully
다시
give.
묻지.
I will ask
홍원에
again,
필요한 것은 무엇인가?
what does Hongyuan need?
그저 숨을 내쉬기만
What is
반복하면서
it that
죽고
its
사는 것만
people
급급해하는
need?
이들이 지녀야 하는
Those who
것은
are too busy dying, too busy living, too busy simply persisting breathing. What Hongyuan needs is the silence has grown. You're leaving Dongyuan? After all these years, you kept your silence to the final moments of your departure? Not even a hint of an answer about that day. Why? Why won't you stop smiling like that? Oh, I see. You buried it all. Then I hope you'll never come back here again. Because you have abandoned me. You've abandoned Dongyuan and Hongyuan both. Hongyu's mouth opened and shut, once again, catering the words to acid to be let out. And his lips once again assumed the familiar arch, the same lovely smile that has far too many things to care about floating away. Fuck, I need water. Something.
I'll take over. Hongyuan needs.
Thank you. A long life
수국강령이
expectancy,
필요하겠네요.
fortune and health in both body and spirit.
오래 살고 복을 누리며
Wouldn't it be nice to
편안하게
live a
살 수 있는
long,
삶 말이죠.
fortunate life free from any inequalities of the world from the beginning to the end of your existence?
들여다 삼켜놓고
You spout
대신
such
거울 같은
hollow,
뭔가를
worthless
내보내고.
lies in place of the truth that you so nearly uttered.
본래 말하려던 걸
Let it
말해라.
out. Your truth.
내가 듣고 싶은 것은 그것이다.
That is what I wish to hear.
주어진 것에 만족하며 사는 것.
To contain with,
근심 걱정 없이 건강히 사는 것.
to context. To context.
To be content.
To be content with what is given to us, and to live out long lives unburdened by sickness or worry on accounting for inequality.
앞선 네가 말하였던 것들은 모두 답이
They
될 수
may both be answers indeed.
만약 그 말들이
They were,
마음 깊은 곳에서
they were truly replies of risen from the fathom of your heart. Then I would have accepted them, and thereby drawn my conclusion.
하지만
Yet,
나는 아직 듣지 못했다.
I am yet to hear your answer.
네가 머뭇거리는
That answer hiding in the shadows of your hesitation. The answer that you bury deep within. My lord, while there is effort, he is withdrawn now, Zai.
독한 겨울을 주자.
It seems that a brutal winter must come along. Must come afford. I am to estimate the green within him. Reflect upon yourself.
깊게 파묻은 네 일을
Exhume your humanity, your righteousness from deep within.
자, 싸울 준비는 끝났을까?
그렇다.
무엇을 그렇게 깜깜하게 쳐다만 보고 있고 그런다냐?
In all honesty, I kind of want to voice Siler.
Okay, fine then. The Lord of Hongyuan, I grant you an audience. What were you saying?
To be honest, I kind of want to voice Siler.
I mean, sure, you're welcome to. It's just you didn't really express any interest in it.
Yeah, not yet, at least. Kind of feel like voicing more characters now. Or, yeah. Lord Hongyawan Honglu with Heisho Pack versus
Here.
Insha.
Okay, yeah, no, I got all the resources. Yeah. He basically cannot be killed. It's like a turn-based thing. Okay, counterpoint. I fucking managed to get hit in the cutscene before the first turn was even up.
True.
So, let's not completely count me out yet.
Let's take him. Oh wait, he has a force field on. Cool.
Death right died. I love how that did nothing.
I mean, it rolled tails, but it literally quite did nothing.
Yep, anyways, oh damn, I meant to use fuck. Oh well. Cut them down.
Heisho.
쫙 보면 뭘 써야 하는지 딱 느낌이 오잖아. 에?
Ooh. Damn, alright.
Oh shit. Oh wait, huh.
Oh, never mind.
On Clash 1,
Hong Lu said, yeah, no, I'm not staggering.
Yeah, no, he said fuck that stagger bullshit. Yeah, no, that's target fix. Hey Zylu, how about no? How about you get Lamau get fucked? Use Hong Lu to slash Quinn to Yeah, I know. That's what I'm doing.
効果的な攻撃です。
Demonstrate to me. Answer me, Jay. Ryu.
I made most of
69 damage.
Funny. Though I understand why IQ will go for, well, Hong Lu, or you need to flash them both, mainly because, well, not really, actually. I was about to spout on some nonsense before, but I caught myself.
Hey Zylu, hold this.
What?
Bonk.
방금 공격은 좋았어. 이대로만 계속해보면 좋을
Okay,
텐데.
damn, what the fuck?
개체에게 일격을
I
가하는 데
placed my speaker in.
Oh shit, what's this?
Not bad.
타이밍이긴 하겠지만 이 전투가 성공적으로 끝나면 모두의 희생을 기리며 축배를 드는 것도 나쁘지 않겠죠.
Cool, Hong Lu staggered.
Yeah, he revised basically. I'm more concerned about Ryoshu. I ask.
아득한 야정, 멈추지
The
않는
man
시대에서
meltdown.
희망과 미래를 찾아 스스로 답을 구하시길.
이래서 정비를 특성별로 준비해달라고 부탁해놨었지. 적재 접수했으니까 이만큼 효율적인 일도 없잖아.
Honestly, okay, the Hayshacks,
Boom.
despite all their attacks, I really love how they made the design into them.
Despite what?
I really like the design.
You really like the design?
The design of the facial packs.
Okay.
Also, I believe I realized something, because when looking through the like, you know, when the camera zooms in on, well, you know when the camera zooms in whenever doing that skill 3, I've kind of realized, I think Project Moon
No,
devoted
please.
quite
Spoilers.
oh.
Yeah.
I wasn't gonna talk about
Yes.
spoiler.
I'm saying it nicely that way. Just please wait.
I wasn't gonna talk about spoilers, but alright.
Thank you.
그림자 속으로 가라앉게.
그간의 전투 경험이 쓸모가 없지 않았군. 적합한 조치. 저 해충들을 도려내라.
당근의
요요. 신. 길을 열어라.
제압대 제게 맞는 공격 수단도 못 고르면서 왜 징계팀이 나왔지?
When I fucking hit Xylu with scented Hacio Pack Mao style again.
Bonk.
모범적인 청소 방식을
Please note that
확인했습니다.
I've done this multiple
해당
times.
요원에 대한 평가를 송신합니다.
So many.
Oh, okay, yeah, no. Otis just fucked off. Not Otis.
Otis said,
Ryoshu.
yeah, no, I'm not doing this shit.
오랜 악행을 철저히
You
짓밟고
said
나서야
this the education of
인과 일
humanity
또한
for the purpose of ending the years of no, fuck, that was way too much for me to read.
목을 콱 물어버리자고.
창의적인 발사. 목을 열어주마. 가급적 전투 중인
Oh, Honglu has no more stagger bar.
Yep. I mean, he already
Nice.
got staggered, so.
Ah. And he just said, fuck you.
Yep.
베어라.
Cut them down.
넘고 무슨 넘고 얼마든지 먹고 제쳐라.
기록에 따라
Kim Jun, what the fuck was that move meant to be about?
It's Death Right Deluge, and I'm too lazy to fucking read.
Boom.
자루야.
Heath.
언제까지 묻어 만들
실체인지
테니
모르겠어.
I don't think they're taking too kindly to the identity fraud.
Those begin. I didn't fucking read that.
If I'm gonna be quite honest, I don't think JQ and Xylu aren't taking a liking to Faust identity fraud.
Maybe. Don't care.
이지대로 더 보여봐라.
눈부시지 않고 두려워하지.
혹시 할 수 없다고 생각하는 직원이 보인다면
Evil must
What's that?
mercy.
나는 누구에게도 이해를 구하지 않는 일을
The path I have chosen as the Lord of Hongyuan is the path unburdened by the need to seek understanding from others. Thus, Big Brother will
더 이상
get you.
성사되지 않는다.
This dialogue has met in impasse. Like what stood.
Let me guess, it just basically insta-kills the other.
No. Also, Lamau, we're faster.
True.
Yeah, no,
That barely did
오늘도
anything.
즐거운 하루의 시작이네. 그렇지? 잠시만 볼륨 좀 확인해 볼게. 대답 소리가 잘 들리지 않아서.
Hang. I don't know how to say that. Despite being a skill 1, Honglu manages to beat it.
사사로운 우리가 네 뜻을 감는 것이냐? 그렇다면 그
is
무리가
your
위태로운
company
강림을
loyal
열겠다.
ton? Then perhaps preparation
혼자서 더 있을 것도 더 없지.
do
그것은
not
네 생각을
fear
말하는
futility. There is time for the one.
Heathcliff is close to death.
He'll be fine.
I mean, he's dominating it at least. Yes, you've come back to this fight. Night of Despair Gaming.
목을 콱
Yes, you
물어버리지.
are. Also, you missed me.
결정 영화. 해산하 개만한다.
조금이라도 머리통을 굴리게 되어서 돌아온 줄 알았다만 요즘 면담을 쉬긴 했지. 즐거운수가 그쪽 은 아닐 텐데.
McGregor will be staggered a bunch. And I'm just still staggered.
이런 그새 정신을 잃었네. 형제의 원한이 정부의 추가 조만간 갚아주지.
불가 위약 막아내지 못하리.
모든 것에
And that's it.
노릇
Oh.
같은 게 진짜 싸게 치어불고 들어가지.
All right, so he just had a point of for his health. That's all.
Jae-hun lets out a frustrated
보고
sigh.
있자니 답답하군.
This is
이건 의미 없는
unbearable.
농담이야.
What an utterly vile exchange. As I said
아까도
earlier, what
말했지만
Hong Yuan needs is a
홍원에 필요한
real
것은 실리다. 그 이상 그
at its
이하도
helm.
필요 없다는
Realist.
걸.
who knows how to
모르지?
pursue the pattern, the particular interests. How do none of you understand that there is nothing more, nothing less to it than
죽고
that?
사는 것에만 급급한 그들에게 필요한
Those who are busy
당장
living and
눈앞에
dying
보이는 이익이라고.
need their immediate and G's interest to be fulfilled.
설사
In,
그것이 환상이라도
wait, that was tangible.
자신이 원하는 욕망과
Also,
꿈을 목도할 수 있다면
Night of Despair,
그것이야말로
let me know what you think of my
가장 필요한
JQ
것일
voice
테지.
when we get to it. It doesn't matter if they are just delusions or fantasies. All of them. All they need is for someone or something to enable them to visualize and witness their desires and dreams. That is all it is. That is all they need.
그것은
Yes, I am planning on auditioning for JQ. That is
틀린 말은 아니고
not incorrect.
허나 가환
Yet JR,
너의 돈은 이치에
while
맞을지언정
your way is
그
sound
안에
and
있어야 할
reason,
것이
it is
없다.
hollow.
그렇다면
Then, brother
지우 형님의
JQ,
도라함은
would you say that you
일까요?
walk the way of humanity and righteousness?
네가 보았을 때는
What do
나의
you see?
돈은 어떻게 보이던가?
What shape did my way take in your eyes?
제게는
I see
조금
favor,
뜨거운 것 같아요.
burning,
많은
Fever.
걸 녹여주는
fever,
불처럼 보였거든요.
like fire, melting many things away in its warmth.
녹이는 불이라.
Okay, thank you, Night of Despair. Fire that melts.
내게는 그렇게 보이나.
Oh, that is what you see.
어질다는 것은
If you indeed walk the
무엇인가요?
way of humanity and righteousness, then what does it mean to be virtuous?
방금 네 입으로 말했다.
You have said it yourself.
오랫동안 쌓인 악기.
Years of
그것이
failing
낳은
deeds
굴곡이 사람을
have shaped
뒤덮었고
the very
그릇된 질서가 이치인 양 받아들여져.
have shaped the valleys that devoured men. People have accepted the broken injustice, instability of this world as a part of immediate
그
nature.
사이에서 굳어버린 마음을 녹일 수 있는
And
것.
in this
그것이 인의다.
malfortuned existence, the hearts of men were cold and hardened. But benevolence, but beviled the true human, the true humanity, the righteousness is what softness of the Christified heart.
대관원의 모든
Dong
이들은
Hyo
내게 침묵을 원했지.
demanded, deemed me silent.
그날에 대해 묻지도
Do
말고
not
알려고도 하지
ask
말라.
about that day. Do not try to learn more of that day.
감히 품어선 안 되는 탐욕이 불러온
It was but the
가려하고도
consequence
마땅한
of the
운명이다.
forbidden effort, yet pitiful desire.
흘려보내야 했던 건
You weren't the only
너뿐이
one who was
아니었다.
forced to let everything flow away to
하지만
you.
나는 놓지
The
않았어.
difference is that I never did let go.
아무것도.
But there was nothing.
아무것도 떠오르지 않았어요.
There was nothing but an infinite, bottomless
그저
darkness.
누구든 간에
All I
저를
could
붙잡고
think of was
괜찮다고
that
말해주면
I wanted someone
좋겠다는
to hold
생각만
me
들었어요.
and tell me that it was all going to be
비록
okay.
어르신들은
The elders
때때로
could
엄격할 때도
be
있었지만
stern from time to time, but
대관원에서
they cared for me
누구보다 저를
more
어여삐
than
여겨주는 분들이었으니
anyone else in Don Quixote.
들어가거라 보가.
Now and enter now, little Bayou,
선임께서 너를 기다리고
to
계신단다.
reveal the relevant Zagra away.
모조리
I wanted to let it
털어놓고
all
싶었어요.
out, all of
제가
it,
보았던
everything that I
하지만
witnessed, but
보아서는
never
안
should
되었던
have
것들에 대해서
been made to.
알 수 없는 것들이 서로를 향해
The
울부짖던
escalating
희열,
scenes of the
죽어가는
elders,
사람들의 원망,
the echoing
모든 것의
hate,
Eldritch.
eldridge of the eldritch things, the echoing hatred of the dying and the dead, the wailing universe,
웃음소리,
laughing, shouting, and screaming.
탄성수
nothing.
오늘 이후로는
After
내게는 더
today,
이상 좋은 일이 일어나지 않을
nothing
거예요.
good will ever happen to me
매일
again.
아침마다
This is the
이
moment
순간이 저를
that
깨울 테고
will rest with me, wrestle me for a suitor from slumbering every morning.
밤마다 저를 잠들지
And every
못하게
night
괴롭힐
it's
테니
going to drag me from sleep.
그러니까
So please,
부디 나를
Please
위로해 주세요.
comfort me.
괜찮으니까
please tell me that
무서워하지
everything's
않아도
going to be
된다고
okay. Tell me I don't
말해주세요.
have to be scared anymore. Welcome, little body. I have not watched everything as excitedly as the sign. That sign incentive. The beginning was the most enjoyable part, the one that particularly clung to the life, screaming, scrambling away from the chaos. In spite of that twisted ankle, it was fascinating. How a mere crawling human could be so enigmatic. Entity from the outskirts, conceived and born from the calm mother's womb, certainly reached adulthood swiftly. Truly, it was a most magnificent sight. I'll not soon forget the glint of hunger in its eyes when the reproductive instincts kicked in. Did you see the comfort of the mother's face when she saw the creature burst from her womb? Madness took her swiftly. Indeed, what a dramatic finale it was to watch the claws rise just in time. They have extended our existence, indeed, leaving quite literally nothing behind. It was just as we heard. A most heavenly offering. We shall reminisce it to subsequent our amusement for months to come with this rare gift of yours. Bayou. Oh dear little Bayou. Are our families paired with jade? Its shade is like a mirror and a window that reflects to us what lies beyond the iron threshold of the Tricrete Trump. To preserve the cleanliness and shine of your light, ensure that the glimmer is unmarred by cloudiness. What are you doing, big brother? Come on, the kite's flying away. Go catch it. And do what? Let it float away to wherever the wind takes
저쪽
it?
떼기밭 머리에
Over
나는
yonder, a small
꽃무덤을 하나
field
만들어 놓았어요.
I made of buried A burial of flower petals.
꽃주머니에
Burial.
I
꽃잎을
collected
몽땅
the
쓸어
petals
담아
and blossoms in the
땅에
flower
가지런히
or
묻어주었답니다.
pond and gave them a pretty burial.
그렇다면
That way, even
훗날
when
흙으로
they return
변하더라도
to dust, they
처음부터
still
아무것도
can.
없었다는 듯
They'll still be
깨끗해지겠죠?
clean, like they never left. They were never, like they were never even here, right?
그렇게 꽃잎들을 묻어두고 있으니
And now that's what. And now that I've buried
이
them,
끝없는 색깔에
I found myself
더는 허덕이지 않게
freed
되었어요.
from this suffocating, endless floor of
그리하여
flood
비로소
of colors. Only then could
웃을 수
I
있었답니다.
smile.
가보.
Jebayu,
너는
you
대관원에서
have been
너의 돌을
your
모았다.
way in Dongkyuan,
그리고
but
대관원
this
밖에서
way
찾은
of
너의
mine
돈은
learned beyond Dongyuan's
내게
hedges.
인내를 가르쳤고
It taught me
조용한 시간을
patience,
주었다.
gave me peace.
인이 없는 욕망은 제 몸을 불사르지만
Desire, brief of humanity and righteousness begins only self-immortal.
돌을 따르는 욕망은
Yet desire,
자연스레 불씨를
guided
간직하는
by
법.
absurdities, to maintain to the way maintains its embries.
때에 맞게 타올라
If
어둠을
fire does
비추지
not
않는다면
rise to meet the darkness
모든
upon
것은
its descent, all
험으로 귀결될
roads
뿐이다.
shall converge on the path with nothing but Nile at its calamity.
그 안에는
So,
무엇이 있지?
what lies within
가부니가 이미
Jebayu?
오래전부터 품고
What
있던 것
has
말이다.
slumbered needlessly within you all those years?
묻어두었어요.
I buried it
형님,
all, brother.
복숭아 꽃잎이
On
어지러이
the same day, the
휘날리던
petals,
그날 말이에요.
petal blossoms,
H.
the peach blossoms whistled like
World.
wailed like in a grail. Give me a second.
Gale.
I just need to.
Oh, good.
Yeah, no, I just need
Drink
to.
water. Anyways, I'm gonna just say this to
Sorry,
whoever-
I was just rubbing my ears because I'd been wearing my glasses.
Ah, all good.
구덩이 속에 들어가는
In
건
the end,
결국
only
나
I
자신뿐.
alone enter the center.
그러니
Thus,
구덩이에서
I
나를
am the
꺼내는 건
only
역시
one who may lift
오직 나
myself
자신뿐이다.
out of its depths.
통원에 필요한 것은
What Hongyu-won needs,
오가, 너는 저들을
little
모두 구할 수
Bayu,
없을
you
거야.
cannot
알아요.
save everyone.
모두를
I
구할
know I
순
can't
없겠어.
save everyone, but
저렇게 제 눈앞에서
at least
떨어지고 있는
this one
사람만이라도
is about to fall.
상냥함이에요.
Is kindness.
그것은 관심이고
To be kind is to
동시에
create,
감싸줌이죠.
is to care about one another, to embrace those who suffer.
바로 옆에서 울고 있는 친구가
It is to
있다면
cry alongside a grieving
같이
friend.
슬퍼하고
It is to join
기뻐하는
in
것이라
laughter
생각해요.
when they are enlightened with joy.
상냥하면서도 따뜻하게
It needs the warmth of kindness and gentleness.
그 말은
Your words
넓게 흐르며
flow like
만물을
a
감싸려 하는
vast,
강과 같고
winding river that wishes to bring all of existence into its gentle
하지만
embrace.
선량함
Yet kindness alone,
그것으로는 주변을
while it
비춰줄
may illuminate those
만인을
who
끌어안을 수가
surround you,
없다.
will never be enough to embrace all those who need it.
더군다나
Not to mention
홍원을 다스리는
how
자라면
unbecoming of a
일희일비를 해서는 안
becoming
되지
of the
않겠는가.
Lord of Hongyu-won, it would be for him to weep and grovel at such little insignificant
아니에요.
things. That's not true. Hung Lu continues, his voice carried more confidence than it did a moment ago.
눈앞에 보이는 슬픔과 기쁨을
People can see,
보고
feel,
느끼고
and
표현할 수
share
있다면
the same sorrow and joy they see in others.
그리하여 가까이에 있는 한
And
사람을
if
안아줄 수
that
있게 된다면
moves them to hold one another, even if it's just one other person.
그렇게 서로가 서로를 안아줄 수 있다면 제가 만인을
Everyone
끌어안지
can be
못해도
moved to embrace someone, to share the
만인을
warmth
끌어안을 수
of a
있을
fellow
거예요.
human, even if I can't hope to hold them all by myself.
오래 기다린 것 치고는 부족한.
That was quite a lacking answer, given the time I have granted you. But
그것으로 되었다.
it suffices.
허물하면 모든 것은
In
몸이
Nihil,
건조해질 뿐이지만
everything becomes consumed by the
지워가면 돼.
monotonous, gray meaninglessness. But an empty canvas can be painted anew. Jack, you've been waiting and pondering this whole time for their wishy-washy palatis.
이해할 수가
I
없군.
just don't
저놈이
understand.
짓거리는
These
것은
idiots
다스리는 것과는
drive.
한참 거리가 먼 이야기야.
Could not be further from what it means to rule.
상냥함 따위로는 만족감을
Kindness
주지
can give
못한다.
people the
그런
Senate.
것으로는 누구도
Fraction
살리지
they
못하고
deserve.
줄인 배를
No
채워주지도
kindness has
못해.
ever saved any lives, nor did it even fulfill a starving
그딴
stomach.
걸로는
You can't change Hong Yuan with such foolish fright. It's flights of
It's
fancy.
so fancy.
Jail.
너는 네가 옳다고
You
생각하는
need
길을
only
가면
walk the
될
path of your own choosing.
하지만
But
이
in
방에서
this room,
나는 나의 인을 따를
I shall
것이며
pursue my
물러서는
own
없다.
ideal of the true humanity with clarity, without a moment's hesitation. What are you doing?
나는 이제
It
이
means that I
기권하겠다.
will forfeit the family hierarchy evaluation. But what? There was a shock, hushed grasp from the speakers.
이로써 이 방에 남을 자는
Now only Jay by
그에게
you.
나와 같은
I didn't
선택을 하지
mean to clap.
않았다면
Now
이곳에서
only Jay
적잖은 피를 흘려야 할
by
테지.
and his clan remain. Should you choose to forego the same choice that I am about to make, then prepare to spill much blood.
너
But
역시
it is
가지의
not
자리를
the throne of the
이곳에
family
통과한 것을
hierarchy
알 것이다.
you have come here to seek, is it?
잘 알고 있군.
You know me well. My
내
goals
목표는
lie
고작
far
공원의
beyond this
가치가 아니지.
insignificant squabble surrounding who becomes the next hierarch of
하지만
Hong
그렇다고
Yuan. But
조종당하듯 네 말대로
I didn't
움직이는
appreciate being told
제법
what to do by
부하가
someone
치미는 걸.
who praises him,
Presumes.
presumes him as he control over me. Dream's
너는
keyframe is
겉으로
fucked up.
감정에 몸을 실은 것처럼 보이지만
Beneath your mask
Yeah.
of unscrupulous
절제를
and
이치마를 추구하는 자다.
craftiness, you are someone who presumes nothing but the extremes of reason and logic.
그러니
And I believe
여기서
your
물러설
reason
수밖에
will lead
없겠지.
you to forgo here as well.
알고 있어?
You know something?
이놈도 저 자식도
You're all
아주
disgusting
지독한 냄새가 나.
hypocrites, the both of
위선자의
you.
헛도는 말에서 나는
This stench of
지독한
hypocrisy follows you, who both, and haunts every meaningless convoy. Once word born from your decence. Gobo, we're leaving. I'll
기권하지.
forfeit the game as well.
이까짓 동전 따위.
I've already collected more than enough of these stupid coins. Brother Hugh,
너는 지금 구름이 되어 하늘에 떠 있고
you are like a tuft of cloud floating high up in the
구름이
heaven.
밝으면
Yes,
왔다.
clouds do not bring suffering to trees, to earth, or anything. It is not a forest that tramples. How bizarre. Jae Kyun walks past us, making his way towards the exit of the room of his own accord.
그뿐이다.
But clouds cannot do more than that. To embrace a fellow human as defined by the shape of humanity and righteousness you spoke of. You must walk the earth with your own 2 feet as a human yourself, not float by as a loyal, lofty, tough cloud. Mind this as you open your own path. With that, JQ unfastened his rope from his waist and handed it over to Honglu. A huge bundle of coins, several times greater than the sum of every coin we've collected so far, jangled heavily. Wait, but how? JQ left the room without saying another word. JQ and J, one of the J family, have both simultaneously been eliminated from the game via forfeiture. Hold on, doesn't that mean we're put in first place? What's wrong with that? I'd rather come in first than second. That's not the problem. We have to pick up the golden bow from the treasury, and not sit Hong Lu in the throne of the family hierarch. And the sinners were chaotically scrambling from this unthinkable turn of events. Wait, there's someone out there who's still trying her damnedest to become the family hierarch. And she still hasn't given up. Looks like we all have a pretty good picture of who's going to be the family hierarch, huh? There's only 10 minutes to go till the evaluation is complete. Hey guys, are you thinking what I'm thinking? Sometime later, thus the family hierarch evaluation has come to an end. I'm excited to extend my administration and congratulations to every candidate and their clan for those existed pupils in this event. So, this is actually happening, right? Someone tell me how this actually happened. I implore upon those present to accept this scared outcome with grace. The victor will first descend to the Tari temple to pay their respects to our reverend elders there. Upon returning to the surface, they will march to the first floor of Donggyuan and ascend the seat. Ascend. That's what I said. The seat of the family hierarch of Donggyuan. It's fine. I'm gonna be honest. We're all still trying to understand how we actually got here. The following are the final results of the family hierarch evaluation. Third place, Hanyu of the J family. My lady, please compose yourself. There are many eyes. You have a certain degree.
I forget that I was seeing.
You have a certain deluge to hold on. Second place, Bayo of the J family. Have you an inkling of why he has done such a thing, Hong Lu? No. I don't know. What the hell are you guys all talking about?
Well, all's well that ends well, right?
No, that's not. I don't. But why me? Why would I? In first place, our variable hierarch and the final victor of the family hierarch evaluation. I'm Zichun of the J family. I'm really the next family hierarch? The games ended with a hush, devoid of even a perfume applause to mark its closure. Zichun stood dumbfounded, still processing the situation. And I still have no idea what Hong Lu was looking at. And that's how the family hierarch war came to a close.
Finally. Honestly, I kind of forgot that I was voicing Chi-Chun, but it's all good. I don't really mind.
핏물진 길일 뿐이지만
You weren't
Like,
voicing
세월이
G2.
지나면-
What are you talking about?
홍호는 그제야 알게 되겠지.
Oh wait, that was during the first part of fucking Honglu's Canto.
No,
Never
it
mind.
wasn't even during that.
Oh, wait.
You were never voicing her, I don't think.
No, I was never voicing her. Till
You
like.
keep thinking you
Oh yeah,
voice
Nocturnal
characters
Sweeping.
that you don't.
I forgot that I voiced her like in the Nocturnal Sweeping. Fuck's
You
sake.
didn't even voice her there.
Then when did I voice?
I don't think you
Chi-Chun?
ever did. I genuinely think you've gaslit yourself.
I shall prove it wrong by looking back.
Okay, who's the enemies for this one? I don't know and I don't care to check. Anyways, that's the stream. I'm going to try and stream tomorrow morning, hopefully early. So I can do my last MD of the year. I will be using my Heisho team because favorite team to use. Anyways, yeah, that's everything. It's almost time for Ryoshu. Yes, it is.
Yep.
I'm not going to be streaming it as soon as it comes out because I still have spring cultivation to get through. And I also know better than to try and compete with all of the big streamers. But I will be, and I also have to get through spring cultivation, but I will be trying to stream it fairly shortly after.
I could have sworn I voice acted
Pardon?
Chi-Chun in Nocturnal Sleeping.
I genuinely think you're just gaslighting yourself.
Fucking hell. When did we do Nocturnal Sweeping again?
I don't know, lol. Anyways, I'm ending stream now. Goodbye, everyone. Have a good